Hot FM.
All right, and you know what? We are having fun times in studio today, and I told you that there's lots to look forward to. One thing that we've been talking about, I feel like every day, is the Giant Funny Festival, and we have been super excited about it. Tonight, I believe, is our night. We're going to have fun. We're going to enjoy it.
You are going to be blown away. You and your guests are going to be blown away tonight because this show has run at capacity, 700 people every night for the last 3 weeks. This is our last week, and people have been loving it, especially this man here today.
Of course, that's Eddie, by the way. Eddie
I don't know who you are talking about.
Alongside him, of course, is Matteo Franzioni. Matteo, hello, how are you?
Hello everyone, I'm super good. Thank you for inviting me here and to spend these nice words and have a chat about all this amazing show that is running up, something amazing. Not because I'm inside, but there's also a reason.
Of course. Are you looking forward to tonight?
Yeah. I'm always. It's funny because every day by day, it's like if the show is a little bit different from the previous day.
Yeah.
Because we always change a little bit the energy in between us, and even if it's one act after the other, so everyone already knows what to do. But the interesting part is that there are a few interaction between us. That's what makes the show different day by day. And that's an amazing vibe, amazing mood that all together we spend, and that's super cool.
Now, Eddie is usually the best person to ask about this because you're the festival director. You know what you have in store for us, and you promised us that every week at least we'll be introduced to somebody new, hey?
Correct.
And how's that going? How's the reception going in terms of just...
It's, listen, even if I say it myself that I'm the director and the founder of this thing, 27
We trust
years,
you.
and the whole business and whatever, every festival, every show is different.
Yeah.
As Matteo says, the energy is different. The interaction between the performers is different. The interaction between the performers and the audience is different.
Yeah. All right,
But
so it keeps it
everybody
interesting.
leaves there enthused, and they can't believe what this man does.
Fab.
It's very, 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 very rare to find a man of his craft, and he's a shadowgrapher.
Shadowgrapher.
In other words, that he works with shadows, and the way that he's put his piece together is mind-blowing. It's very rare, as I was saying, to find a person of 25 years old who's so good at his craft, because this is... It's super difficult to do.
I can imagine.
Of course, I did pay Eddie before
No,
coming here. For letting
You
me say this
paid
kind of
him to
things.
say all the
Nonsense.
nice things.
Yeah,
Okay,
every
I
day.
got it. I can tell.
It's funny.
But there's a reason. There's a reason why he made it to right to the, almost to the end of Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah.
There's a reason for these things.
Of
Plus,
course.
I like presenting artists that have got a wow factor.
Yeah, of
Besides
course.
the stand-ups and this, that, whatever, the stand-up comedians, whatever, there's a wow factor in his act, in the whole show. The wow factor of each act is makes for a composite, strong, delightful, enjoyable night out.
I love that. It sounds like an experience. Now, Matteo, you are a shadowgrapher. They said a shadowgrapher. I've never heard that
Everyone
phrase before.
always use a different word. So for me, it's the same. Shadow puppeter, shadowgrapher, and shadow man, whatever. However
Thank you for
prefer.
clearing that
the
up.
shadow boy.
How
I
did
don't know.
how did you learn your skill?
Well, actually, it started almost 4 years ago. Well, to be fair, I started as a musician first when I was a kid.
Okay.
At the age of 9, playing piano. After that, I also played guitar. And then at the age of 12, I fell in love with the art of magic, illusionism, which requires a lot of manual stuff to learn how to manipulate a deck of cards or a Rubik's Cube, all these kind of things. And then 4 years ago, I went into a magic show of this amazing Italian magician, Arturo Brachetti. And into his show, it did something like 5 minutes of hand shadows, and it was the first time I saw them in person. So I remember that I just come back home and I was like, to be honest, it's quite nice, it's quite good.
Yeah.
Maybe I can learn somehow, whatever. After a couple of weeks, more or less 3 weeks, I was in my house looking at the magic library that I have in my house, looking for a magic book. And to be fair, this is crazy. I know that it sounds like a narration, but it's
It does.
exactly how it did. How it did go.
Okay.
I was looking for this magic book and I found a book of hand shadows
Oh.
written by Arturo Brachetti, the same magician I went to watch a couple of weeks before.
Yeah.
That my parents gave to me as a present when I was a kid, but I completely forgot about it.
Oh,
You know that kind
wow.
of book that are still there. Full
Yeah,
of
you
dust,
forget about
forgot
it.
completely. So it was like a sign of the destiny. So I took the book and I started to study it a little bit, and then I started to study it more and more, and I discovered the chance also to recreate in shadow the profile, the human profiles. So like doing the impression of the singers. Like, I don't know, Elton John, John
Yeah,
Lennon,
yeah.
Eminem, Elvis Presley, all these kind of silhouettes just done by two hands. And this amazed me a lot, and so I decided to create this act that combined together music and shadows. Because music, it was another like very big passion of mine.
Yeah, of
And
course.
here we are. This brought me to South Africa. I don't know how is it possible. Like looking back in 4 years ago, I'm like, wow, you will never go to Cape Town to perform, and here we are.
Well, you clearly have perfected your craft. I mean, for Eddie to call you must mean that you're really good.
I don't know. It depends on how many money you give to him for this. We already know.
Then he'll
now.
bring you in. He'll bring in anyone. But
Thank
you also seem to have quite a presence about yourself. The way that you talk about it, I can only imagine that your stage presence is just really as enjoyable as your company right now. Firstly, are you able to explain, if you could describe to somebody who's maybe never seen a shadow puppeteer, and just are you able to describe what your act generally looks like? Don't
Sure.
give away the good bits, but just give
Yeah.
us an idea.
I think that everyone already knows what I'm talking about. It's like when you were a kid and maybe your parent or your dad or your mom was close to your bed with your lamp close to your bed, trying to do with his hands some impression to the shadow of the wall.
Yeah,
it's something
yeah,
that
yeah.
when we were a kid, everyone at least tried just once.
Like a dog or a wolf.
Exactly.
Okay,
All this kind
okay.
of the deer, all that
Yeah,
kind of shadows,
yeah.
exactly. Basically this, but 2.0. So from the classics that maybe can be a dog, a bunny, a rabbit, to, again, recreate the human profiles that goes with the music. And basically all the act, it's all about this. So it starts with a silhouette of a cassette, of a
Okay.
mixtape, and it ends with a rewind of with a silhouette of a cassette.
It is beyond beautiful.
That sounds insane.
Imagine Elton John singing, but you see Elton John, you see his glasses, and then you see his fingers playing a piano.
Wow.
It is it's
And he's using his hands.
only
That is
his fingers. So
shocking. I
the
can't
result
imagine.
is you see this thing, and you see Eminem, and you see
Thank you,
Mama,
Eddie. Freddie
I
Mercury. Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury.
Yes.
You just see them recreated out of his fingers.
That is
Thank you,
insane.
It's no. It's beyond his sight. He mentioned a guy by the name of Arturo
Brachetti.
I saw him in Edinburgh years ago. He is the master of magicians, of shadow puppetry, and of quick changing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Quick changing.
Okay.
The
okay.
master. He is God in this industry. To have been inspired by Arturo
Yeah. Yeah.
and perfected this art. No, Matteo, I'm not joking. It's an education to see him. Cape Town it's full. We can't sell any more
see.
tickets.
Exactly.
You've missed out. And people who've seen the show will all agree with me that this show shows you something that you won't see often.
Yeah. Okay, listen.
Thank you,
Eddie
Eddie.
always does a fantastic job of literally just taking us into the festival and making us regret if we didn't get any tickets. But it's hard for me, Matteo, to imagine that you make a lot of money doing what you do. I know you're great, but I'm fascinated to hear how you earn money. I mean, you're in South Africa now, but like, how do you, for somebody who probably is looking at and hearing your story, it doesn't seem like a likely job. But now that you are doing it, would you say it's a career path that you would, suggest to kids? And how do you make money?
Well, yeah, it's always like the question that I've always received
Yeah.
since I was a teenager by my parents.
And
So
they
when
are
I
your
finished
parents.
school, actually, I was like, I signed up at university. I really would like to work as a performer and as a magician. And he was like, yeah, so cool, Matteo. Yeah. In the
That's
meantime,
nice.
in the meantime, just sign at university and see what it will be.
Yeah.
But after like 2 weeks of like, you know, all the kind of shows that you do, especially at the beginning, like the kids party, all the kind of stuff that you must do, especially at the beginning. Well, actually, I showed to my family and I proved them that I could be able to really live just doing this as a work, as a job.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'm living the best time of my life.
I love
earning
that.
well. I'm not, but it's not only about earning, because you know, when you do something that you love, that you like, monies are important because you need to live, of course. But if you are okay with money and you are doing exactly what you want to do, what you love, I'm here not for working, even if I am. But I'm here not for working because I'm enjoying every day I'm spending here, doing my biggest passion since I was a kid. That's the biggest present of my life at all.
I love it. Oh, man. It's more than just a passion for him. It's a skill. He works very hard to harness and make sure that it brings us the best when it comes to results. And you sound very invested in your craft. So that's really something to look out for. A lot of hearties also on our WhatsApp line saying, Nolly, we were at the first show. Absolutely recommended. Some people saying we're going tonight. We're looking forward to it, especially after hearing the gents explain it. We're excited about the Jai Funny Festival. Somebody here saying that shadow guy is amazing, Nolly. Definitely a wow factor and super unique.
I paid him too.
You paid Damien too.
Yeah.
It's the first time you're hearing his name, but you paid him, eh?
Yeah. He knows.
I don't think we can do any more convincing when it comes to the Jai Funny Festival. If you missed out on getting a ticket, hard luck to you. But we are going to be thoroughly enjoying ourselves, and now you know not to just take your time when it comes to buying these tickets.
Exactly that. You know, we have 26 years of heritage behind us.
Yeah.
And every year I try to bring out a wow factor act. Either Mario, Queen of the Circus, or Kev Orkian, who's a comedy pianist, or so many other wow factor people.
Yeah.
Matteo's super different because it's a rare skill.
Yeah, it's a rare craft.
And it makes the festival wonderful. The other guy that has made the festival unique is a guy by the name of Mike Woodham, who is a vocal impressionist. So you will hear James Blunt, you will hear Queen, you will hear many other artists, and you'll say to yourself, how can this
Tina
guy...
Turner.
You think they're singing, but it's him. And he made it to the finals of Britain's Got Talent in 2024. He is magnificent. So there's plus our local comedians,
Of course.
which is what it's about.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's
So-
Matteo and Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie,
Yeah.
last word. I know you.
For me, last word from me. I want to thank the people of Cape Town for supporting this year in, year out. I promise to try and bring you for the next couple of years different acts that we. So you know that some people come to me after the show and say, you know, I came to the show so many years ago and I've gone to do magic. Or so it's just nice to inspire, to entertain, to bring out people like Matteo, who is a pleasure to work with, and to show off this unique professional act.
I love that. Matteo, thank you for coming in. I will see you a bit later, okay?
Yes,
and we're
thank you
looking
so much.
forward, of course, to just your piece. I'm so excited about it. Eddie, thank you for continuing
Pleasure,
to do
my dear.
amazing work.
You're very kind.
And
You're very
every
kind.
year you just keep getting better, and so we're proud of you. Thank you for bringing us not just
Pleasure.
entertainment, but you also educate us.
Thank you. You're very kind.
So it's always a pleasure having him in studio. If you missed out, it's so unfortunate, but now you know, hey, the next time Eddie says buy your ticket, you need to be first in line.
ShopRite's Big Red Weekend is back.